The first home game of 2010 for Cologne up against Dortmund. Dortmund in 5th with 30 points. Cologne, well, they're 12th with 18 points going into this weekend, but 3 points against Dortmund would see them very nicely into the new year. 50,000 there to see the two teams. Cologne in red, still celebrating from their last game here, a 3-0 victory over Nuremberg, and Cologne started the brighter of the two teams. Cologne with the free kick on 8 minutes, and Weidenfeller making the first save of the game. Dortmund have not lost any of the last 6 meetings. They've had 10 games in the Bundesliga without a defeat, and they were intending to carry that on. Second shot of the game, though, coming from Portuguese international Maniche. Not far off the target at all. Cologne certainly the brighter of the two sides. The layback from Novakovic, and the shot not too wide of the target. Counter-attack for Cologne on 19 minutes as Dortmund went forward. Mizobreczko with a lovely chip into the path of Novakovic. Now, it looked as if Weidenfeller had been hit by Novakovic as he came in there, but it actually was his own player, number 4, Neven Subotic, who just catches him on the knee with his studs. And that caused something that you don't often see in a game. Substitution of goalkeepers. Mark Ziegler getting his first run out of the season. Jurgen Klopp looking confident. 24 minutes gone. Cologne again on the attack. Throw in from Wome. Gets the ball back. Somehow muscles his way through. The ball comes to Maniche for another strike, and Ziegler called into action. Shout for a penalty as well from Maniche, not awarded by referee Florian Mayer. Has time to tee it up. Ziegler gets down and stops it well. Dortmund, with possibly only their second attack, taking the lead. The corner from Nuri Sahin. Lucas Barrios with a header on, and Mats Hummels popping up to score his 3rd goal of the season and make it 1-0. Another chance for Cologne. The mistake from Kevin Grosskreutz. Chihi into Novakovic, and the international striker will not want to be repeating those kind of misses at the World Cup if he gets selected for the squad. And then time added on for stoppages. Mats Hummels got his 2nd of the game. 4 for the season for the defender now. The free kick again from Nuri Sahin. There'd been a lot of time added on. Kevin McKenna had also had an injury. 4 minutes was added on, and in time added on to that, Dortmund got their 2nd goal of the game. And the joy on Mats Hummels' face, and those of the fans as well, phoning home saying, we've got this one wrapped up. 2-0 the score at half-time. Into the second half then, and another chance for Dortmund, this time Valdez. He's starting in place of Zidane, who's off playing for Egypt in the African Cup of Nations. With 20 minutes to go, free kick from Petit. Hummels the man, getting in front of Kevin McKenna. Another chance for Cologne just 4 minutes later. Cross coming in, a little bit of indecision. The ball back in by Chihi. Fries with the header, and Ziegler plucking it out of the air and palming it off, keeping the score at 2-0. Fries on for Podolski, who's now been 1,063 minutes, plus this game, without a goal. But no joy for Cologne in that particular attack. Then Dortmund on the attack again, with Barrios trying to add to the 9 he's already got this season. Couldn't quite get that one on target. The cross from Schmelzer. The technique just letting him down a tiny bit. Just a couple of minutes later, Cologne desperately trying to get back into the game. And that should have been 2-1. Fabrice Errett brought on for Petit in the second half. Brechka with a good run, and the pass from Novakovic should have done much better. Possibly used the wrong foot. But Cologne was still full of fight. 82nd minute, free kick from Wormé. McKenna this time gets the better of the defence and puts it in to make it 2-1. Kevin McKenna, who's on the list of possible transfers away from Cologne. They feel they can do without him. Making it 2-1 with 8 minutes to play. And after that, Cologne really went for it. They found a little bit of self-assurance again and threw everything they had at Dortmund. Mistake from the youngster Goetze, letting in Chihi. McKenna's header, and then the captain colliding with Ziegler, but getting his foot in front of the keeper. First goal this season for Yusuf Mohammed, and only his second ever Bundesliga goal. And it was 2-2. Dortmund had let it slip. And the Goats on home ground with just minutes to play thought that for the first time this season they'd managed to rescue some points after being behind. And then, as the time ticked down, we were into time added on for stoppages. A deflection off of Manish from Kevin Grosskreutz, sending the Dortmund coach Jurgen Klopp into raptures with the final goal of the game. If you're a Cologne fan, you might want to look away now. Nothing Mondragon could do. He'd gone the other way. Second goal of the season for Kevin Grosskreutz. And Dortmund take all 3 points away from the Rhein-Energie Stadium. They brought 6,000 fans with them. They took 6,003 points back.